Yeah, y'all. What's happening? Up early. Woke the fuck up. I'm refreshed. I missed the motherfucker Lakers game. I fell asleep during the motherfucker Indiana game. Woke up, saw the end of that. Tried to watch the Toronto. I tried to watch the motherfucker OKC game. I watched like 3/4 of the OKC game and I was gone. I couldn't make it, y'all. Working like shit, tired. But anyway, I did get enough to see highlights. I saw a recap, and then I looked at enough stats where I think I can talk good enough about what happened last night. So we're gonna start from the back and we're gonna work our way to Monday. So the Laker game, obviously, the Lakers lose by 7. And the thing I took away from that was bad coaching. You got Damian Lillard and CJ McCullough with 34 and 20 something respectively. Okay. Yusef Nurkic didn't have a good game. They scored 100 points. You held them to 100 points. But you mustered 93 points with LeBron James having a fucking triple double. Anthony Davis cannot be 0 for 5 from 3. You cannot be shooting threes like that. You cannot. Frank Vogel, what are you doing? Why is KCP in there 0 for 9? Why is he playing 20 some minutes if he's 0 for 9? Why is Caruso in there 1 for 8 and he out there 25 minutes? Why is, yeah, Terry, I have to agree with you. Why is Dion Waiters playing 1 minute? Why, when Markieff Morris comes in, he's 100% from the field. He gives you energy and effort, and you take him out. He doesn't play but like 6 minutes. 8 minutes to be exact? J.R. Smith, no Quinn Cook. I'm not understanding. If you're not getting, the problem wasn't the defense. The problem was you could not score. Kyle Kuzma, I'm not going to be too hard on him. He was 1 for 5 from 3, 5 for 14. Uh, it's one game. It's one game. I'm okay. It's one game. It's in a neutral site. They don't got to go back to Portland and deal with the hostile environment. None of that bullshit. It's one game. Now, but my problem is bad coaching. You don't have your normal rotation, so you can't just be 8 men strong like some coaches like to do during the playoffs. You have to get in a lineup that will work for you. You have to get in a lineup that will work for you. You cannot. Danny Green was making shots, okay, but you cannot keep KCP in there. You can't keep. Okay. Look, stop telling me what Ticket said. I don't care what he said. He's been wrong several times. Look, I'm fine. We're fine. What we have to do, what you saw last night was an example of bad coaching. They weren't hitting any damn shots. Now, Dame and CJ were good from 3, but overall, they had bad shooting games. They were less than 50%, both of them. The problem wasn't actually them. The problem was the Lakers could not score. Yeah, you got to play other players. You have to. Why is J.R. Smith not getting any time if you're having problems from the perimeter? If you're having problems spacing, why is J.R. Smith not in the ball game to space? If Caruso 1 for 4, well, you got KCP 0 for 9 again. Yay. Quan Sessions, I wish you stopped that shit. The problem was not guarding Dame. The problem was simply you didn't score. 93 points, you're not going to beat nobody shooting 15% from three and 35% from the field. You're not going to beat anybody. Anybody. Who you going to beat when you shoot 15% as a team from three? Well, who do you beat? You can't beat nobody. You can't beat a college team shooting 15 and 35. And you're not a good free throw shooting team. Point blank, period. You need to get Caruso bald ass out of there. And you need to get, you need some scoring. KCP defense wasn't that great. You lose it. Look, would you rather get outscored 31-1? Right, say less. Why are you putting in a motherfucker to get KCP is getting outscored 30? Yeah, Dion Waiters played 1 minute. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? Quinn Cook didn't play. Less than 20. Shit, did they give us 10, bro? That's what I'm saying. Your backcourt can't do, you can't. JaVale McGee played 12 minutes, had 6 points, 8 boards, 2 blocks, a steal. I'm not mad at him. Dwight Howard had 5 fouls. Now you got to do a little more than that, D Howard. But you came up, you got some big boards. That's not my issue. My issue is if there's no space in Dwight Howard ain't gonna be good anyway. If AD out here jacking up threes, they not going to win. That can't be your offense. That was all coaching last night. All coaching. LeBron 1 for 5 from 3. Yeah, it's been a lot of bad calls too. Been a lot of bad calls, but I'll talk about that when we get to the other games. So then the OKC Houston game. And let me start by saying another job of horrible coaching. Why is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shooting 8 times? And Dennis Schroeder got 12 and 13 shots off the bench. Why is Danilo Gallinari looking like a giant? That's what brought him back in the game. That Gallinari was looking like a giant against him. What you mean? What you tell me, motherfucker? They won 1 game. You didn't tell me that they weren't going to run their offense at all. You didn't tell me that. I told you Steven Adams was going. You told me he barely plays. He was getting his man yesterday. Nah, it wasn't James Harden that was killing him. It was fucking Eric Gordon killing him, just going to the basket. But what killed him more than that, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 9 points. Dennis Schroeder had 3. And if you don't got Lugan Dortz, why do you keep putting Terrence Ferguson in the game if he can't score? Why not put Roberson on hard? That's what I said. That's what I said too. So they shot 15% from 3, 35 from the field. You ain't gonna win like that. You're not gonna win like that. You always lose. But you got to put in better players. But dumbass, I did. See, that's why I got time this dumbass out. You dumbass, I said, that's going to be your biggest problem. That whole time, y'all had Clint Capella getting rebounds. He won't be there to do that. Now, I said that. See, but I ain't tell the truth. See, that's why I called you. I told you. That's why some of you niggas channel flop. Because you get the boast in a 7-game series. Because I said OKC was going to get swept. Did I say Houston going to get swept? Or did I say OKC going to win? Adrian, how are you stat padding, doing what you supposed to do, trying to get the other guys involved? So he was stat padding, getting rebounds? Adrian, don't talk that dumb shit. Don't look. This not the channel to talk that stupid shit. We don't talk dumb shit over here. This NBA talk. Stat padding is not NBA talk. That's dumb nigga talk. You pose to pad your stats. That's how you get fired if you don't have good ones. Now, back to what I was saying before we start talking dumb shit. Now, the OKC Houston game was such bad coaching because not only did you have a height advantage with Steven Adams, but you wasn't working pick and roll situations with now Adrian. If it ain't what you said, then why the fuck are you mentioning it? You gotta say what other people say. That's my problem. You don't have to say what other people say, Adrian. Yeah, but okay, well, why you over there to hear that? That's your problem. I ain't even hear that. Know why? I don't listen to stupid shit. I know when I'm gonna hear some stupid shit. I don't listen to that. But don't ask me no more. Please. That y'all, I told y'all, me and Ticket told y'all, don't come here telling me what he said on his channel. Please don't run. But I don't have no opinion on that. I think that's stupid. I've been said that. So now, where was I? OKC, Houston. James Harden was not having a good game in the beginning. He was bricking. The problem was Houston was out hustling them to balls. Right. I do too, say that. That's why, yeah. The problem was Houston was out hustling them to balls. Them long bricks they was getting too many second and third shots. You was getting them all up at first. House was bricking, getting his shit thrown. But they was coming out, not running their offense. They was out there trying to shoot threes like they was Houston, instead of just slowing the game down and going down low. Duh. Last night, if it was up to me as a coach, Danilo Gallinari would have had 50. I'm like, oh shit, he taller than Covington. Covington can't check him. Oh, I'll play small ball with you. You my center, Danilo, when I want to play with him. You my center. I'm going to keep my 3 guards. I'm going to do my 4. Nerlens Noel, you could play center and we could still play small ball. You fast enough to get around. But you're not running pick and rolls with Nerlens Noel. You're not running pick and rolls and pick and pops with Danilo Gallinari. This was a college coach versus a pro coach yesterday. And yesterday, I'm going to say, which we call it, was out coach. Mike D'Antoni, look, I looked at the picture of him, I said, ain't the bitch. Billy Donovan, you getting out coached like a motherfucker. This don't make no sense. You got the lineup that can deal with it. You got these motherfuckers shooting threes with them. That's Houston's game. You're not, why were they shooting as many threes as Houston and weren't making any of them? So I expect the adjustment to be made with Chris Paul understands that he gotta slow the game down. OKC is a pace team because they got a lot of fast guards running around. And I know they think the way to beat them is just keep running, but no, that's running into small balls game offensively. defensively. You feed in the small ball if you try to run with them. Everybody fast. You got to be bigger than them on small ball, which means you got to do a lot more old school, old fashioned posts, picking pops, picking fades, Gallinari to death, Steven Adams, Nerlens Noel, what's his name? I'm not mad that Schroeder took 12 shots. Did he crack? Did he crack? She got to stop with that shit. But yeah. I did too, but then I felt like Billy Donovan gave up on him because you don't get 2 for 8. And you 2 for 8. I was like, they not really giving them no. I was like, youngin, you can come out of this slump, but you need some more shots. You need some more shots. You need some more shots. Really. You need some more shots. What I did say Showtime, I was like, well, he was right about that. Eric Gordon is healthy. Because when he goes to the basket like that, they were like, oh, I wasn't shocked. I said, oh, no, that's Eric Gordon, right? That's Indiana Eric Gordon. If he can go to the basket like that, they have an extra score. They in good shape. But OKC can still beat them if they utilize their players. So then was the game before that. Indiana and Miami Heat. Was that bad coaching? No, that was injuries. Because they already don't have Sabonis. And then when Crawford sorry ass Pope Oladipo, that was it. That was it. Now Jimmy Butler was doing good. He does what he does. You know, if this was football, Jimmy Butler is that running back that cannot really break runs, but he'll get that 18-yarder when you just when you need it. He was 2 for 2 for 3. He played good defense. He was a nuisance on defense. 26 the hard way. What I was impressed by, fucking Victor Oladipo up. I was impressed by TJ Warren playing tough and not worrying about it. Yeah, I about to say, I ain't see none. And that Dragic had to play that much. And Dragic still old as shit. That he had to play that much for them to be. Sooner, if he got to be the Dragic of old, they in trouble. Duncan Robinson is the slowest white boy in the history of white men. Everybody can go around him. Look for them to get him in pick and roll and isolation situations. That shit was easy as cake going around him. Bench players was coming in and going around his ass. They talk about 81% of his points come from 3. You know why? He too slow to get to the basket. You can't get the shooting together, Big C, when you keep relying on the same men to shoot. I agree, Showtime. They play good D. But two, Dion Waiters, J.R. Smith, and Quinn Cook are on the bench. It's the playoffs, Showtime. Yeah, I'm about to say. But don't count Indiana out. I still look for that to go 6 games, at least. Because Indiana's tough and they gritty and they won't give up. They will not give up. They will not give up. And Miami always has bad shooting games. It's just what it is. I want them to have fun with it. I want Ticket to do all of that. Because it's something that I know that obviously he forgot. This not the NCAA. Something I know obviously he forgot. Yeah, Kuz, that's what I sound like. It's something I know obviously he forgot. It's not, who said it was going to be a gentleman? Somebody said they like sweep. A lot of y'all said 6 games. Why? It's 1 game. It's 1 game. Right. So then that's what I'm about to say. So then let's go back. So we talked about the Indiana game. Now let's talk about the Bucks. The Bucks lose to Orlando, and they basically, I'm about to say, so which one bigger? Losing to Portland or losing to Orlando? I know. And look, when I saw that Uncle Russ, I said, we good. Barkley also said OKC was going to win. That's when I knew I was in trouble. Listen to what I said. You talk about Barkley, who said a jump shooting team can't win the championship, and then they won. You talk about Barkley that was talking about how Toronto ain't have a chance, and then they had won. You talking about the Barkley that said, I just want y'all to think, Barkley even said that he had just lost all 3 bets yesterday. Humble 803. They ain't have a chance after Barkley said that shit. Whenever Charles Barkley say they gonna win, you good. And then, like I say, I'm leery of when I agree with Coons or I say the same shit a Coon niggas say. I'ma only say that. That's why I will address one video you had, Ticket. That's why niggas mad at you and not Jason Whitlock. They expect Jason Whitlock to do that shit. They expect Jason Whitlock to do that shit. That's why they mad at you. But like I said, yeah, LeBron did have to me. When I looked, I said he had 17 rebounds. God damn, why? Nah, but what? I don't be paying that. Look, so let me first talk about the game. Vucevic, man. Vucevic was serving Brook Lopez ass. Right. But this what Orlando could do long as they got Vucevic. Look, y'all don't understand. Long as they got Vucevic, they can beat anybody at least once. Nothing, Uncle Ruck. Shit. I mean, even if he made all four, he could have made four threes he missed and had what 35, but or he could have made them layups instead of threes. Aaron Gordon didn't play. That was the other thing. DJ Augustine came in and started busting ass. JaVale McGee was not the problem. Hassan Whiteside, JaVale McGee, y'all niggas is scaredy cat. So we lost one game and it's over with for real because people said we gonna get swept. Because niggas who been wrong before said we gonna get swept. Okay. I'm not the master of panicking. I know you gotta win 4 games, not 1. But Orlando outplayed the Bucks yesterday. That's just what it was. Nikola Vucevic has a track record of eliminating teams. When he did it with Philly, with Lou Will and Drew Holiday and Turner and fucking who else they had? They had Lou Will and Holiday and Thaddeus Young. That's what I meant. Thaddeus Young. They had Vucci Mane. Who else they had? Iguodala. They were, yeah. So Vucevic is proven in the playoffs. They a tall team. They tall at every position. We lose game 2, dude. We lose game 2, dude. Then what? I just don't get scared easy. That's you. I'm gonna let you do you, Terry. Terry, that's you. I'm gonna let you do you. What if them niggas hit their shots? We lost by 7 and we shot at 16%. We gonna was Portland playing that good a deal? We was playing that bad. Oh, they scored 100 points. You losing your mind. Was they playing that good a D, or was we playing that? You saying people were saying we played bad D. They scored 100 points. So you telling me y'all think we capable of playing better D and them scoring less? And I know y'all don't think we're gonna shoot 35%. Two, yes, I agree with you. Them dudes ain't been hitting shots all bubble. Guess what? That's why I said, why ain't JR, Quinn Cook, and Waiters play? Right. If they want to shoot all them threes, they got to put them 3 in. Them 3 are better 3 shooters. Yeah, exactly. They did. I think it was 6, actually. I think Caruso had 5 points. And KCP had 1. 6 points between them 2. And then, like Jeff said, and then I think Danny Green had like 9 or 10. Terry, I'm about to time you out. You getting on my fucking nerves. Now, the Utah Denver game. Injuries because they don't got Mike Conley. They could not stop Donovan Mitchell, and I don't see how they're going to be able to stop him. But Denver's too deep. That's just the problem. Denver has too many offensive weapons. Too many offensive weapons. I think Denver is just too versatile. Oh, he ain't hurt. He just well, they needed him. See, if he on him, well, whatever he on, I'm not knocking it, but I look at it as an injury because he ain't dead. Mm-hmm. Right, Jesus days. Now that's some real shit. What you said. Say less. I don't know. Why are so many of them scared? But anyway, yeah, they got too many. Denver got too many weapons. And then when you think like Gary Harris ain't play, right? That's what I'm saying. He scored 57 and they lost. They don't got nobody that can check him though. Say less. He can do that again. That's the fucked up thing. When I look, I was like, damn, he doing this shit with ease. They can't stay in front of him. Nobody can. Nobody could stay in front of him. Showtime. Stop going back to 1973. And then when you going back to 1973, stop negating the fact that the man is offensively capable and they didn't have any offense last night. You asking, can waiters be consistent? Well, would you rather go with motherfuckers who consistently aren't scoring? Stop it. You have if it's not working with Caruso, KCP, who have also proven to be inconsistent, why not sub them out and see if you can get a heat from? I mean, and if it's not working, hey, go back to with the other shit that what maybe they can get back on. My point is, fuck if you can, you got to try something. You don't just sit there with what's not working. You want the people to think we still should march and sing "We Shall Overcome"? That shit ain't work. Really, my rotation, I always say my bench would be Quinn Cook. No, you don't have to ask. Say less. Showtime. You don't have to ask. And that's not the only reason he played. That's the only reason he started. And then again, Showtime, what does that mean? It means the next man up. Okay, you playing because Avery gone. Well, now you need to take his minutes. Waiters, what is hard about that? And again, what difference does it make if Waiters comes in and does the same thing KCP was doing in those minutes? You don't have to ask. What you have to do is act. I think so too, Lewis. I think this is one of these fucking series with Dion Waiters, Quinn Cook, and J.R. Smith will be needed because you need their shooting. You need to space the floor. And I think and you see you would have lost. Oh, you talk about KCP? Nah. But see, I don't need you to try to explain Frank's logic. Frank's logic didn't work. Don't explain bad logic right now. Obviously, that didn't work. We seen KCP start the season off like this. We seen KCP start the motherfucking bubble off like this. We know KCP is capable of going 4 straight games without scoring a point. Thank you, Uncle Russ. Then not to mention, if Dame and CJ don't got to work on the other end against nobody, all they got to worry about is jump shooters. One thing we know about Dion can put it on the floor, hit you with his body, make you tired. You gonna have to work. You ain't gonna just sit there. If Dion in the game, you ain't there on defense thinking, oh, this nigga ain't gonna do. He gonna do something. So come on, Showtime. Don't explain bad logic and keep going back off of what I was talking about anyway. Y'all keep going back to the Laker game. I'm talking about Orlando. And how Giannis and them. And how Giannis and them, with all the talent they got lost. And I'm going to tell you the biggest issue. I watched that whole game. I caught that when I came home. That's the only game I saw from the rooter to the tutor. And the first thing I thought when I watched it was this. Orlando got a home court advantage. Nobody thought about this. This is a home court advantage. Do they not? I said, did the NBA think about this? The Heat ain't too far from home neither, but they further than Orlando. Yeah, it ain't no fans there. But if I'm Mike Conley, right, I got to fly all the way back to Utah or wherever I live, right? If I'm an Orlando Magic, where I gotta go? If I want to see my family, I got video chat my family all the time. Nigga, Disney World open. I'm just saying. Nigga, Disney World is open. And you locked on Disney World. Like Lou Will couldn't leave the bubble. Two, you mean like Lou Will and D Howard and all them other niggas that done left the bubble, couldn't leave the bubble? You mean like Zion left the bubble? Yeah, they did, Humble. That's what I said. They won last year too. Right. So when y'all keep telling me about people leaving the bubble, I'm like, but shit, we ain't niggas leave the bubble all the time. Shit, when you can go home and see your family and shit. Look, you locked on a hotel 5 miles from your house. Think about you locked in a hotel 5 miles from your house. How everything doing at the house? I'm all right. You're stupid. I'm going to say I got a family emergency, leave the bubble. How much noise are they going to make that you went 5 miles up the street to see your family? I'm just saying. It's a comfort level that they got. I was thinking, I said, man, I know it ain't no fans there, but damn, but look, is it really not no fans? The whole city. You in the I just thought about that shit. I said, they ain't had to go nowhere. Thank you, Showtime. Thank you. I don't think y'all understand. Orlando ain't that big, nigga. You can catch an Uber or drive. Thank you. Thank you, Showtime. Showtime, I don't think they understand. Right. They talk about niggas leaving to go to their favorite restaurants to go get wings, and they needed chefs from this place. Orlando don't need my mama down the street. She just Uber eated me my money, my food. My mama down the street. She just, I know. Look, Markel Folks' mother. She down there, right? I know I know his mother. And that boy, mama's boy, he gonna see his mother. I'm just saying, Orlando got a comfort level. So just be on the lookout for that. Then we talk about Utah, Denver. Dallas got robbed. Let me say the first thing. The Clippers gonna beat them because Dallas got one huge problem. They got somebody they got 4 players that can check Kawhi Leonard. I ain't never seen that. I have never seen it. They one of the few teams that got motherfuckers who physically match up with Kawhi Leonard and can play him. They don't got nobody that can check Paul George at all. Nobody. They need to make a trade quickly. I mean, next year they got to draft a wing player between the height of 6'5" and 6'8", and he has to be an agile, mobile, real 3-and-D type of guy. They could have used Covington more than anybody else from what I'm looking at, because they cannot, they have no one on that roster that can check Paul George. They have I tried to do a video the other night with, no, Gilchrist can't do it either. I saw him put him in. He gets snatched. Hardaway too small, Lewis. They need somebody, because Gilchrist too slow, but he can check motherfucker Kawhi. Because Kawhi was bumping into him. That shit was not working. I start saying, Kawhi do that flop shit. I said, oh, Kawhi doing a lot of faking now. Dorian Finney-Smith. They got motherfuckers that can check him. But nah, the Rockets looked like they were better coached to me yesterday. For real. You saw one team knowing exactly who they are and doing exactly what they do all the time, whether it was working or not. You saw when they put in their best lineup, OKC, they made another run at the lead, and then Billy Donovan, but then I don't know what offense they run. Then they start thinking they could shoot threes. Everybody on it. Chris Paul wasn't shooting his mid-range jumpers. SGA wasn't doing pick and rolls. Danilo was killing, but they weren't posting them up. Steven Adams did exactly. He had 17 and 12, 2 blocks. He did what he was supposed to do. They weren't running enough pick and roll plays. It was one team. Thank you. Right, Showtime, and I was looking at that game. Motherfucking, it wasn't quiet. Nothing wasn't quiet about that 42. Motherfucking Maxi Kleber was getting snatched all over the motherfucking floor, Showtime. I said, he not quick enough to check him. Y'all got too many white boys. Them foreign white boys, ain't none of them quick enough to stay in front of him. Mahari, it was one game. Mahari, I'm not a dick rider like you. It's a 7-game series. I never said the Lakers were going to sweep. I never said I'm worried about them winning a game. You talking about free throws, nigga. I'm talking about they shot 15% from the three and 35 from the field. See Mahari? Right. Come on, man. Just go and admit all those free throws. They were supposed to have free throws. They was getting fouled. Now, like I was saying about the Clippers, for I had a late coming this motherfucker. Clippers robbed the fuck. Exactly. I'm not one of you niggas. Oh, you bunch of pom-pom wavers. No, don't say that now. I remember all these pom-pom waving and these gay ass emojis. Cause he who laughs last, laughs best. So, I'm just remember all that dumb shit. Like y'all talking that dumb shit when I told you Toronto would win. You Toronto gonna win. You ain't see it. I'm waiting for my apology now. Ticket was talking that shit. I'm waiting for him to just he gonna point out, but you was wrong about Lonzo Ball. Going tit for tat. You wrong about Lonzo Ball though, so you would. Okay. All right, I was wrong about Lonzo. I can say that. But that's the difference. I can say when I was wrong. That's the difference. That's the difference. Now, I already said what I was saying about the Lakers. It ain't a done deal if they can't stop the backcourt. The backcourt wasn't the fucking problem. The problem was if your backcourt scores a combined total with 50, 60 minutes combined and they score 6 points, you lose by 7 because your backcourt couldn't muster 10 and 10. Dame and CJ could have kept them numbers and all they needed was 10 and 10. And we would have won. That's 20 extra points. Shit, that's 14 extra points. We win by 7. Fuck free throws, all that. Make your shots. Well, Kuzma was 5 for 14, even though that was bad coaching. Why waiters play 1 minute? Caruso obviously sucked. You can't have no motherfucker in 0 for 9. Like I say, KCP, you 0 for 9, you gotta go. Caruso, your bald ass, you gotta go. It ain't, if Dame and CJ can work on on defense, like I know waiters will make him work. Like I know you gotta follow JR, so that's gonna make you work. Type of coach. Come on, man. Now, the Clippers robbed the shit out of Dallas, in my opinion. The refs robbed that, but the refs have been robbing a lot of people. Let me say that. Let me say that too. They didn't just rob Dallas. They robbed a lot of people. Because I've been watching a lot of games. I'm like, God damn. Like the Memphis game. The Memphis-Portland game. I was like, you can't tell me you just called a foul right there. But what just happened to Ja Morant? Not a foul. Shit. I seen Jimmy Butler karate chop a nigga yesterday. And they ain't called nothing. I said, damn. Then they did that shit. Chris Paul got a tech. So he said he fucking karate chopped me. He did. But it was some bad calls. Nah, I told you I really didn't see a lot of the game to see. I saw he had 5 fouls, but I can't say they were bad fouls or not because I ain't seen them. So I can't use that excuse. All I can say is that from what I saw, they did a good job of Dame and CJ shooting bad. They did a good job of their big men not outplaying our big men. But the problem I did see was you had a nigga 0 for 9 for 20 some minutes on the floor. You had another motherfucker. You had a Peckerwood on there. 1 for 9. 0 for 5 from 3. Then you got Morris, who was 2 for 2. He didn't play that much. Then you got Waiters with 1 minute, and then Quinn Cook, no minutes. J.R. Smith, no minutes. I'm glad he didn't play Jared Dudley. I'm glad he didn't play Jared Dudley. But what I was saying was, when I look at, I said, well, damn, there go your loss right there. We know their backcourt gonna score 50. That's why I said, y'all wrong. Niggas is wrong. If they can't stop the backcourt, it's a done deal. No, dumbass. The backcourt is the reason they a good team. You can't stop the backcourt supposed to score 50. The front court not supposed to score 50. That's that's like me saying you can't stop AD, you can't stop LeBron, done deal. No, dumbass. You can't stop AD. You can't stop LeBron. That's why they are who they are. You can't let the rest of them. Why you think they beat Memphis? Because of Dame and CJ? No. Yusef Nurkic had 20 and 20. You can't have that. He got beat just like he was last night. Right. That bullshit Melo had last night, that wasn't nothing. He can have all that bullshit. Everything that happened last night can happen again for Portland, and I will be happy. The Lakers can't shoot 35% and 15 from 3. That's it. That's it. That's what I saw. I didn't see nothing else that made me scared. And I don't believe, just like you don't believe, the Lakers going to shoot 35%, 15%, all motherfucking series. No, it wasn't two. That 3 that Melo hit was a finally. That 3 that Melo hit was only big because we couldn't hit none. The 3 Gary Trent hit was bigger than Melo's. And he wasn't good last night. We wasn't scoring. We was putting up bricks. We was shooting brick. We was building a nice house in Disney. We was building 2-bedroom, 7-bedroom, 5-bathroom, fully plush basement, 4-car garage, mansions, baby mansions in Orlando. That's what was happening. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, Shane the devil. If the Lakers shot 40%, they would have won. We gotta be real. Now, Brooklyn versus Toronto. They just so overmatched. By them being injured and not having nobody, they just so overmatched. Right, KCP is our version of the dead homie. That's real. It's sad. Toronto versus New Jersey is overmatched, but New Jersey plays so hard. Them young boys play hard. Raptors gonna have an easy walk at it. And even though you said what you said, Lewis, that might be helpful. I don't think nobody gonna have it. Yeah, right, Showtime. I don't think nobody gonna have it easier than the Raptors, and I think that's gonna serve them well in the later stages of the playoffs because their legs gonna be fresher. Because Toronto can play everybody, and their coach ain't stupid. Everybody plays. Everybody plays. Their coach not dumb. If a motherfucker bricking, he not playing. He sits that motherfucker down. Yeah, JaVale scored. JaVale had 6 points. JaVale had 6 points in 12 minutes. I don't know why 6 points. It was like 6 points, 8 boards, 2 blocks, and a steal in 12 minutes. Right, Showtime. OG Anunoby. Man, he playing a lot of people. Toronto got an easy walk of it. Yeah, Fred gonna get paid. Joe Harris gonna get paid too. He's showing what he can do. He gonna get paid. He gonna get paid. Dominic Embiid, I know you watching, nigga. Embiid, man. Look. But Gordon Hayward is hurt. So Philly still got a chance. But man, Embiid. Yeah, CA3s. Milwaukee just got outplayed front to back. They did everything they wanted to do and still lost. If you think about it, they did everything they wanted to do and still lost. They was getting all the shots they wanted. They were missing them. And they shit slapped away. Shit, what you mean? Joel came out in the beginning. He came out in the beginning. He was going down low. He was dominating. He was scoring. He scored like they first 11 points. I ain't hating. Embiid played a very good game. He was dominant. Ain't enough to get it done though. He ain't good enough to get it done though. He need Ben Simmons. They need Ben Simmons to beat the Celtics. They can't beat this. They can't beat, and they gonna keep getting outshot. Because without Ben Simmons, they can't beat the Celtics. Showtime. There's no way they're gonna be able to outshoot them. Showtime. I'm gonna say it again. Because they need Ben Simmons. None of that shit you saying, Showtime, happens when they got Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons can't shoot. No. But Ben Simmons can handle the ball, play defense, play really good defense. And he sets it up where he draws so much attention. Embiid get a lot of them shots open. Okay. Ben Simmons don't be getting plucked. Look, Ben Simmons know he can't shoot a 3, so he won't try the 3. Sometimes that's better than a motherfucker who think he can shoot a 3, but really can't. I'm trying to tell you. A motherfucker who know he can't shoot a 3, that's why I'm like, well, at least he try to get to the bucket. I just don't like when he don't shoot. Showtime. Why it gotta work? Cause it's no Ben Simmons. If it was Ben Simmons, Kimber would be screaming, help, help, help the whole game. Help, help. They be posting this little ass up. I seen it. Yeah, they got beat with them last year. This year, Ben Simmons plays better defense. I'm talking about with Ben Simmons too. This year, they post Ben Simmons up on his little ass. And I seen it quite a few times. Ben was screaming, help, help. And they beat him. But Joel was shooting threes. And let's be honest, they going to always outshoot them. They got more guns. Y'all acting like Ben Simmons was the... They don't got Ben Simmons. They definitely can't stay in the game. They only got what? 2 players. And you really can't count Tobias like that, y'all. Tobias has never been an all-star for a reason, y'all. No Ben Simmons, they don't have a chance. Slim. The big chest. So no switches ever happen where Kimber gets stuck on Ben Simmons. That never ever happened. So if I pull that up and show you that several times where that has happened and he's screaming help, do I get to not only take your wrench, time you out and block you, but then do you have to come publicly and say you not a savant? That you've never said, that never happens. He never get caught up in switches and pick and rolls like that on Ben Simmons. That never happens. They never run that. Savant. Hello? 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 Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. But when you don't have that option on the floor, you don't have that option in your playbook. Did I say that, Lewis? I said they ain't gonna win without, they ain't got a chance without Ben Simmons, Slim. They need him too. Look, they only got, I'm gonna say it again. They lost Jimmy Butler. They've really only got 2 players, and you can't count Tobias. So the 2 players I was talking about was Ben and Embiid. Thank you, Showtime. In the box, and that's when Tobias finally scored. Tobias need Ben Simmons on the floor to beat Tobias. Josh Richardson is just that. Josh Richardson. He ain't Jason. He not even Quentin. He Josh. Korkmaz is a bum. He will be, and he should be. But they losing Jimmy Butler was the problem. Maybe. Because they was talking about Shake Milton, and Shake Milton ain't doing shit. I'm not blaming Embiid. I'm just saying he not going to win. He can't get it done by himself. He not this game changer that like my man Dominique wanted to make him. He's just another good player. They need good players around him. Yeah, because it's pretty to watch him now. Fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you give them Al Horford and Ben Simmons, yeah, they ugly to watch. If you give them... Oh, Lord. Yeah, thank you. CA3. Then he's trash to me. Shake nutted up when expectations was high. I don't think they should trade Embiid nor Simmons. I think they should. I think they shouldn't have got Al Horford. I think they should have got a younger, faster stretch four so they can keep Tobias at the three where he has size advantage and he's still quick enough to get around people. All right, look, like I said, I'm not one of the, oh, he needs a dog. No, all of that shit don't mean that. All that dog you talking about, them niggas be getting put out in the second round too. Fuck you talking about. Right. Al Horford. Do I see any upsets today? Who playing today? Yeah, thank you, humble. They gonna get paid. I don't see. I don't see Philly beating the Celtics today. Uh, Toronto is not gonna lose the new to the Nets. Um, Utah could possibly win today because Jamal never has two good back-to-back games. That's true, Showtime. He don't take control of the game like all scoring. But I can't say he don't take control of the game. That's not true. I've seen games with Ben Simmons then did the Magic Johnson take control of the game, like get everything. And you saw it jumped off your screen. Like Dominique was telling me, Ben Simmons, nah, he ain't the defensive player of the year. But he is an all defensive player this year. His steals, his shot blocks, his rebounds, he makes it tough for motherfuckers to score. And he can check every position with that height. So I've seen games where he'd get like 4 steals. He'd get like 3 of them in a row. They'd be interceptions. Then he'd get a block, defensive rebound, take it the whole length of the floor, dunk the motherfucker. They go up 2. Then they try to inbound it. He glove a motherfucker, pluck him, throw a lob. Now they go up 4. Then he come back. He D a motherfucker up, straight position D. They shoot a brick. He get the ball, take it down court, find Embiid for a 3, Embiid get the dancing, and he did all this shit. I'm like, all right, he don't do nothing. He just look at him and shit. Then the next player, nigga, come down. He try to go up and lay it up on Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is still that motherfucker from. Take it down. Yeah, that's taking control of a game. I'm like, this motherfucker ain't scored but 4 points. They just went up on a 10-0 run because of him. So yeah. And if you lie and say you ain't never seen that, that means you don't watch as much basketball as you say you do. I don't even like Philly like that. I don't like Embiid. I don't like Simmons. I ain't gonna sit there. I'm not taking that from. I had niggas used to tell me how Giannis ain't got dog in him. Look at that. Look at him now. Just saying. Luka only gonna get better on the. Yeah, I think if Luka don't get tossed, then they might win tonight. Toronto might have a mercy game where they not taking them really serious. Man, them refs terrible. Ain't no way they gonna. This the problem with that Showtime. These refs are horrible. And what's gonna happen is nobody on New Jersey gonna get a whistle. No, it's gonna have to be some blatants. They not because you don't respect. They don't refs don't respect none of them. Bammers is G League players. Refs don't respect them. They calling no fouls for them. They be calling no fouls. Yeah, they do miss Bogdanovich. No Bogdanovich, no Conley. Right. That's what I said. Injury, see? That's what the first round one has shown with the first games and the first round has shown. Frank Vogel can't coach. At least not offense in the playoffs. Billy Donovan can't coach. I mean, no, okay, you're right. Caris LeVert not a G League player, but he is C-level NBA player. And the refs don't show him no love. You know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. The refs don't show Caris LeVert no love. No, they don't even show him love on the 2K. Yeah, that's the first thing. Frank Vogel can't coach. Cause motherfuckers is talking about how great who is Spence? Earl Spence? That's my guy. What are you talking about? Showtime. Spencer motherfucker Dinwiddie not playing. Fuck you mean you hope he not playing neither. That's what I mean. They don't got nobody playing. Okay, Mr. Big Chest, he did that shit in the pros. He's done that in the pros. We seen him do that. Hey, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Showtime. Spencer Dinwiddie can't see this video. He gonna be like, "Yep, poor guys." Yeah, once they lost Spencer Dinwiddie, that was it. Nobody else gets calls. Joe Harris don't. Man, Joe Harris had to get clotheslined to get a call the other day. Nobody gets him. Jared Allen don't get no calls. Don't get calls. There's certain people in the league that get the calls, some call. Well, Mr. Big Chest, I will give you that. You said it. They lost Jimmy Butler. That was the perfect player for. This why was perfect for him. Because then he could play the two. And he was reliable enough, a shooter and go-to guy. Right, Showtime. That's why I'm saying I know what the hell I'm talking about. If Spencer Dinwiddie was playing, I say, well, at least Spencer Dinwiddie and Caris LeVert out there. But them with just Caris LeVert, come on, man. What chance do you really think they have? Like you said, Showtime, Toronto could play the whole bench and still beat them with Caris LeVert. Y'all know that Toronto could play they could sit their whole starting five and play their whole bottom eight. And y'all damn well know their bottom eight to beat the shit out the Nets. Y'all like, who is this? Boucher hitting threes? Damn. Think about it. Motherfuckers Toronto was giving away. They lost Kawhi and still was giving away good players. Yeah, I'm great. Go look at this shit now. Fuck Skip. But if we been, and Norman Powell giving them 25 CA3s, I do. Cause I remember one year. Look, Showtime. You know why Showtime know Norman Powell? Cause he lives in the Washington D.C. area. Do you know CA3 that one time it was like all the motherfucking Raptors was hurt? It was Norman Powell and their whole bench. They beat the shit out the Wizards. BK Hoops. Thank you, Lewis. I think this, BK Hoops. When LeBron give you a double, AD give you a double, and you still shoot 35% from the field, 12% from three, and you lose by 15% from three, 35% from the field, and you lose by 7, and they only score 100. CJ and Dame had 30, CJ had high 20s, and you lost by 7, and you shot that bad. I think that shows why you the number 1 seed, they the number 8 seed. I think they'll be fine. You got motherfucker. Now what I will no, Showtime. Remember, every time we saw Norman Powell, he was breaking his career high against us. Yeah, he was lighting up Bill. Well, we couldn't stop him. I was like, man, who is this Norman? And what was so frustrating, y'all? Norman Powell wasn't playing against no other team, just us. That's why me and Say Less need to get back to. When Say Less finish, and get everything settled, we got a surprise for y'all. We're gonna get y'all the basketball without all of the fries and shake. We just gonna give you the real. And we're gonna let y'all do all the outrage and emotion. Could Rondo help? Nobody could help that don't score 1 point and 5 points in 30 minutes. Right. Rondo can't really help if he passing the niggas missing. I know, right? And this just the hype is real. The hype train is real. Now, if you being realistic, you like, damn, they won 6 straight. Man. And then I said, they had 100 points. We had 93. I thought we got blown out. Look, and then another thing I said, well, niggas act like we lost in LA. CA3, because Frank Vogel is coaching. That's the $68,000 question, ain't it? I've been saying that since I cut on. No, he didn't. Real one. He had a quintuple single. Real one, don't come here with that bullshit. You tell it like it is. He had a quintuple single. 1 point. 1 free throw. 1 turnover. 3 fouls. 0 for 9 shooting. That nigga had a sextuple single. single digits in 6 different categories. No, the boy AG. See, no, I'm talking about KCP. Dion Waiters played 1 whole minute. That's not even playing. Showtime, I don't know. You ask me some shit I can't know. I can't know that. None of that makes sense to me. This ain't time to do that. Nobody should be in the doghouse in the playoffs. It's not time for that. But AG, you really can't say that Portland played bad. Excuse me. Think about it. You can't say Portland played bad. Dame Lillard had 30 something. What's the name had 20 something. Nurkic had double digits. They actually did what look, Carmelo had that 4 for 12 game. That's what he do. 11 points, 12 boards. That's what Carmelo does now. So nobody for Portland did what they didn't do. That's why when I looked at it, I said, damn. So basically, this is what it is. Portland going to score about 100, 105. We just got to be able to score 107. We could beat them. Yeah, I seen it said Whiteside had 5 blocks. Whose shit was he blocking? Whose shit was he blocking? Uncle Russ. Because they ain't show none of them highlights. Right. Whose shot was he blocking though? Right, Showtime. Melo was out there. He dribbles. He dribbles. He dribbles. He dribbles. He dribbles. He got Braun. Thank you, Say Less. He blocked LeBron twice. Nurkic had 5 fouls. Whiteside had 5 fouls. Why didn't he go at him? I'm about to say, yeah. He also fouled 5 times. Yeah, Carmelo Anthony had 11 there. That's not Melo. That's Carmelo Anthony. Real one, I've been saying that. Look, that's in the title. Bad coaching. Melo hit them Derek Fisher shots after missing all of the shots. Yeah, I don't panic. Well, I'm a real Laker fan. I'm not one of these niggas that's really like a fan of one person and claim that I'm a fan of a team. I'm not that. I'm actually the fan of the team. The name on the front of the jersey. I always like the name on the front of the jersey. That organization has always been my favorite organization to watch. Now, Blaze had 16 turnovers and shot 39% from the field. Now, out of that 39% from the field, the Lakers shot 35% from the field. and how many turnovers did they have. But how much threes did the motherfucker? How many threes? They were plus 22 with threes. So stop it, the boy AG. They were plus 22 with threes. Stop it, AG. Thank you. Nah, not just that, Mr. Big Chest. It was poor coaching because why do you keep leaving the guys who keep going under the screens in the game? Why? You just said it. Why you got two guys scoring 6 points, playing 60 minutes combined, 30 and 30? The Blazers played their game. That is the Blazers game. Every time we play Portland, they look like that, win or lose. The game that they won with LeBron crossed Ariza and he rolled out of bounds. We looked just like that then too. Did we not, y'all? And they shot just like that then too. Remember the game? Right. Dame Lillard ain't had to play no defense last night. I see he called me all late at night and shit. I'm in the house sleep like a motherfucker. No, AG, they didn't outplay them. The Lakers sucked last night. Nah, the Lakers look, Frank Vogel outcoached the Lakers. Yeah, Nurses, he ain't look good, did he? He was getting blown by, wasn't he? Hold up. I know Nurkic ain't do no kiss of death the way he was surrendering points last night. That nigga was hemorrhaging points last night. Craig J, we've been asking that since the beginning of the season, haven't we? Yeah. Elijah Watson. I ain't even mad at Danny Green. He gave me more points than them two motherfuckers combined. I'm glad you said that, Showtime, because that's real talk. Dame Lillard has always played like this. This is not nothing new. He's known to have hot streaks like this. He's always shot from deep like that. But nah, he not better than Steph Curry. We know better than that. I understand you ain't seen the man in a while, so some people have forgot. Like Roy Jones, y'all must have forgot. But and Dame always like to go off against them. 5 points. The nigga had 5. He had 5 on. He was like yuck mouth. Yada da da. He had 5 on it. Caruso was like yuck mouth. Yada da da da. Only problem is nigga don't nobody smoke nickels or dimes no more. I ain't tripping. No. Right, Elijah. Because I was looking at the numbers. I wasn't worried. Yeah, now Skip sucking Lillard's balls. Yeah. No. He was playing okay in the bubble. Then he came back to earth the last game against Memphis. Now he playing like Gary Trent Jr. Stop it, nigga. Gary Trent been playing like that all season. He was playing like this. He had a good run in the bubble. Now it's time to come back to earth, nigga. He's not that good. I said it. I told you I was not worried about him. I told you we don't have to worry about him like that. I told you we got players that can deal with Gary Trent Jr. That ain't even our problem. Our biggest problem is our offense. Oh, that's you talking about. Well, I can't tell, man. You typing this shit. And the way you saying it is like Gary Trent is killing. We got to watch Gary Trent now. No, we don't. We got. Oh, well, shit, say. I never liked the David Duke Blue Devils. No. What Say Less Sports said, real one. Caruso ain't supposed to play more than 18 minutes. Big Sneed. Who said it? That's how you know we gonna win. Y'all kill me. Dame is the key. Dame set the tone. Look, Dame always sets the tone for the offense, but he's not the key. We've seen games Dame Lillard score 50 and they lose. Dame is a beast. I'm not saying he not. I'm saying you can't shoot 35% when you hold them to 39%. You can't keep Caruso and KCP in the game launching bricks. You can't play Dion Waiters 1 minute. You can't play J.R. Smith no minutes. You can't play Quinn Cook no minutes. You can't do that. You can't play Markieff Morris 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes when he ain't missing when he in the game. He need to be in the game and you need to find a way to use him more. Right. These niggas are. Yeah, that's what Mahari came here laughing about. We missing free throws. But Craig, we've been missing free throws all year and winning. Thank you, Say Less. That says a lot. That says that our offense was struggling. Blazers are the worst defensive team in the league right now. And they didn't crack 100. That's alarming. Yes. You need some offense. And you know it's coming from Anthony Davis, LeBron, and sometimes Kuzma. So they should play the bulk of the minutes because you know that's your points. But you can't have two guys running around out there not scoring. Maybe five, maybe six. Where Lionel Hollins at? He ain't come. Nah, we not missing like. Yeah. Yeah, but maybe Lionel Hollins is a better rotational guy. Showtime. Now there you go. Now that's critical thinking right there. Right. We hold the team to average 118 points a game to 100. And we can't muster 101. All we got, look, hold on, put it this way, Showtime. LeBron and AD scored 51 combined. The rest of the team had 42. No. Y'all couldn't score 8 more fucking points. LeBron and AD with Kuzma combined for 65. Thank you, say less. Cook would be my starting point guard. That's 65 points between them three. No, Avery Bradley chose not to go. He said, man, look, this coronavirus and the shit that's going on in the streets, I don't even think we should play. I respect that. And what I'm saying to y'all is 65 points between men. AG. What's this? What's the opposite of what you see? What's that? What's the opposite of that? That's the infatuation with Caruso. Not hand, nigga. I don't mean hand either. I don't mean hand, young brother. Damn, so Caruso did only score 2? See, that's the infatuation with Caruso right here. What's that? That's the infatuation right there. Right there. That's what, that right there. The palm. That palm. That palm color. That's what it is. Right. Shit, they should. Right, you 1 for 6. You couldn't get up but 6 shots. 0 for 5 from 3. 1 for 6 from the. You couldn't get up but 6 shots. Then the other Bama 0 for 9. That's the game in a nutshell. Look, y'all keep saying what's wrong with the Lakers. Then y'all putting up in here 2 niggas got 3 points in 59 combined minutes. Dame and CJ combined for what? What they have? What they have? What was like 53, 55? Did Dame and CJ outplay LeBron and AD that much? No, they didn't. What happened was the rest of them motherfuckers outplayed the rest of them motherfuckers that much. And that's it. The Dwight Howard guy had, look. That's it. AG, that's what I keep saying. Look, Quinn Cook, when Steph Curry got hurt, he backed him up and he came in and did a serviceable job. You got to let that guy get minutes. See? Now, that's the only thing I don't like about him. Well, what kind of defense was he playing? They gave up 50. Right, exactly. St. Louis. There you go. Defense ain't a need right now. But Lewis, if he giving up 30 and CJ scoring 20, then he not playing D. See, LeBron and CJ, Dame and CJ 50, LeBron and CJ 51. So when their backcourt outscore our backcourt 50-3. Oh, yeah, it's 6. 50-7. All their front court gotta do is get 17. And they win by 10. My bad, 9, because we had 51 without. $50-7. Right. At least, yeah, Horton Tucker, at least he'd be gunning and shooting. Huh. He ain't lying though. One of Rick Barry's sons, anybody. Maybe Giannis' brother can shoot now. Anybody. The real old dude that was on Ticket Jump that time with anybody. What's the old brother name? Brother was old, but he could play. Brother could shoot his ass off. No, the old dude did. Remember, he finally got to play in the NBA and Ticket interviewed him. Ticket was happy as shit when we was losing and going to the draft. But now this nigga, we in the playoffs, he rooting against us. What type of dildo shit is that? Andre Ingram, thank you. Andre Ingram, that's his name. Thank you, AD. What type of bonehead shit is that? Right, David Stockton. J. Cole, anybody. J. Cole, anybody. Master P. Anybody. Anybody. I told you, thank you, the boy AJ. I knew I wasn't crazy. Anybody. Right. Thank you, Say Less. The man had white hair. You gonna tell me he wasn't old, J. Fowl? Stop it. The man hair was white. Craig Hodges. I seen Craig Hodges hit 8 three-pointers in a row in 24 seconds to celebrate Kobe Bryant. Anybody. No, he got white hair because he old. Now you gonna tell me motherfuckers with white hair are 22? No, they old, humble. LeBron old for basketball years. Look at LeBron beard, frosty than a motherfucker. Remember LeBron, he jumped high as shit to lay up now. LeBron got the Kellogg's frosted beard. It's great. Nigga, now you know Ruben Patterson couldn't hit no damn three. Michael Cooper, anybody. Dale Ellis, somebody bail us out. Thunder Dan, anybody. Horner Chin, Hersey Hawkins, someone. That looked like a bad shooting streak for a player. That's what a team was. 5 for 13. Yeah, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Anybody. Sasha Vujacic, Dale Curry. Yeah, TZ. That motherfucker KCP always want to be the referee. You are, what you mean, in the face they might resemble, but Michael Cooper was way better than her dead homie. M1, thank you. Damn, man, they missed 27 3. Hey, Young, I'm going to go out and shoot 32 threes by myself and see if I can miss 27. I'm going to shoot 32 threes by myself and see if I can miss 27 on purpose. I bet I'd be 8 for 32, 7 for 32, 9 for 30. I'd be mad as shit. Like, I can't never be 5 for 30. How did they pull this off? We need motherfucking Reggie Theus. Anybody. You like the fifth person that just said they done took him out the game when he was cooking. AG, we'll never know if he don't get no minutes. We will never know if he don't. Now, look, to all y'all motherfuckers that told me I was wrong about Jamal Crawford, his ass got hurt. The first 4 minutes he tried to play. For y'all niggas that try to tell me about Jamal Crawford all this year, and I told y'all he is too old. Last time I said, man, you ain't listening. I know. That motherfucker got on the court and hurt his old ass. It hurt his old ass. And I tried to tell you, the man is my age. I know that shit gonna hurt. I call all Glenn Rice, Rex Chapman, Rayful Alston, all of them. Right, Uncle Russ. I try to tell her ass, I said, he my age, ain't he? I said, let me tell you what happened when I went out there and tried to show the youngsters what I got. The next day, I could barely walk. And I wasn't playing like I was playing for money. So I know how he gonna play. Right. Right. See, look, tell him, Uncle Russ. Uncle Russ, I ain't do that shit. I tried to show him what I had. I took like one step and I tried to jump and I felt that shit. I said, I ain't tearing that fucker with y'all. Young, it's cool to be a Melo fan. What they got to do with hating on LeBron? It's Melo's fault that he never won no ring. That's Carmelo's fault. He kept choosing the wrong teams. That's that, what phone about to die, y'all. My phone